Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how I caught over 50 pips on Euro USD. I had beautiful sales on Euro USD and I had a wonderful beautiful sale on US30 in New York session at the opening of the stock market, and that was a morning session, AM session, and I went to gym. When I came back, PM session in New York, I had a beautiful buy on US30. So I had 3 trades yesterday, of which I do not recommend. The maximum should be 2 trades a day at 2 different uh, trading sessions. All right. So I have yesterday, this is 26th of September, and obviously the day opened on this bearish candle right here. Now this is London opened. It opened on this candle, and I saw a break in the structure. Okay, now I mentioned that when price takes out a low, that is a liquidity grab, but you need to know the difference between a liquidity grab and a break in market structure. And in one of the videos that I had posted on my YouTube channel, I mentioned when we have a big extension like this one, all right, which is about over 100 pips, you cannot call this as a liquidity grab. This is not referred to as a liquidity grab. This is a break in market structure, price forming a lower low because we are bearish on the higher time frame. On the lower time frame we are bearish, so price is making a new leg or a lower low. But if we had seen something like this candle open, taps below here, and then it closes above, we would look for some kind of smart money reversal to buy the market. Okay, I'm not going to talk about this because I have a video on my channel that explains in full details the difference between a liquidity grab and price forming a new leg, of a higher high or a lower low. All right, so when I saw this displacement, which had over 100 pips, over 130 pips, this imbalance, I knew the price has to come back up to fill all this imbalance in here because we have some left orders that we are not filled in this huge candle. And then I saw this break in structure. All right, this break in structure. And now this is the order block that I was interested in. So I marked this order block like that. Then I went on the 15 minutes time frame. And what I'm looking for is a shift in structure that will be a signal for me that, okay, price is likely to go lower so I can enter some sales. All right. So let me go to M5. With the currencies, Euro USD, Pound USD, all currencies, I like it when I see the reversal on M5 or M15. I don't like going to M1 or M2 because the reason is because currencies are not as volatile as indices. Okay, and that is why when you go to M1, you are likely to be taken out multiple times before you finally make an entry that will go in your favor. And I don't want to be taken out. I want one shot, one kill. That is my model. That is my strategy. I don't want to do anything otherwise. All right, but of course, sometimes I go to M1, but not so often. Okay, I'm still waiting for something. There we go. I'm waiting. All right, so in the first place, we see this rejection. Why is it a rejection? Because price failed to take out this high and we went down about 30 pips. All right, now price is going back up. All right, let me check on M3. Okay, so I see a breaking structure right here. Pay close attention. Let me move back to M5. Yeah, that's a breaking structure. And where is the order block? I beg your pardon. I see this order block, these 2 weeks. However, this candle came to mitigate this order block right here. Okay, so this candle is an order block. This candle right here is also an order block. I beg your pardon. So what I'm going to do is I'll use my fibs to check for my premium. Why am I using this fib? It's because if I have this order block, even though you could say that this order block was already mitigated by these 2 candles, but as long as I beg your pardon, guys, the weather is changing, so and I just came from outside, so it's getting cold now. So yeah, but let's focus. So even though this candle could have been mitigated by these 2 candles right here, let me zoom in. This one, all right, but because we didn't see any big displacement right here, to me it is still valid. Now I'm using fibs to measure where my premium level is. Now above this 62% is my area of interest, not above 50%. I like it when price breaks above this level and gets into 62%. Above it, that becomes my premium to sell. Likewise, if I'm looking for buys, I would look for the same thing. Now, this thing I'm explaining here, it's different when we see a clear breaking structure. For instance, here, all right, this is a different thing because now we see a clear breaking structure right here. Okay, so it's different from this one because it's not so clear. So see what happened. All right, now you can see how price is behaving on this candle, but I'm not yet making my entries because it's not so clear. I want to be as precise as possible. I don't want to to make some guessworks. I don't want to guess. I want to be so precise with what I'm doing. Now that price has gone above 62%, what I'm going to do is, you see, this move from here, all right, from here is between 50% and 60%. I'll use another fib from here. I know, guys, these are some stuff that um, all the way up that you probably haven't seen anywhere, but I'm not showing you things that you already know or that you have seen from another YouTuber. You know, it's good when you see, if you're able to learn something unique, something new. All right, okay, so now my interest is right here, and if I want, I can remove this other fib and now my focus comes here. All right. Okay, right there. Okay, but now it has gone through. I'm waiting for a rejection. One more. All right, and now I'm entering my shorts right here. My stop loss goes above here. To me, that's a clear rejection. And my target, I'm going to target this low right here. My take profit was 50 pips, not 60. All right. So even though price could come and take out this sell side liquidity here, I'm not sure if it will take it. It could be a target, but as you already know, guys, I don't trade based on targets. I only look for my risk to reward ratio. If I have over 1:3, 1:4, 1:6, I just close. And when I'm happy with the profits, and it also depends with the strength of the setup. Let me repeat this: you have to calculate the strength of the setup. I give an example. If the setup happened on the um, M30, you cannot hold it as a swing trade. If the setup has happened on the 1 hour time frame, you cannot use it as a swing trade. If you understand what I mean, you have to know to identify the strength of your setup. If it's a day trade, a scalp or a swing trade, you have to determine based on the setup. But if you have a setup on the 4 hour time frame, then you are definitely sure that it's gonna give you over 100 pips. If the setup came from the daily structure, you know that setup can give you up to 150, 200 pips. But if this setup came from H1, why do I have to target 200 pips? That is crazy. That is not reliable. Okay, so my stop loss above, right above this, and let's see. There you go. There you go. There you go. And target hit. But of course, I closed right here. This is where I closed, but of course, my target was hit. No drawdown. No drawdown, guys. No drawdown whatsoever. All right, so this is how I took this trade. Just to summarize it, excuse me, guys, I'm going to drink something because my throat is dry. All right, so to summarize this, I go back to H1. We have a break in structure. We have an order block. We went to M5. We have a break in structure. This is not a smart money reversal. If you've watched my previous videos, this is not what a smart money reversal looks like. Okay, this is a break in structure, a shift in structure, whichever you call it. This, okay, this is a shift in structure, not a smart money reversal. Okay, and then on M5 we had this shift in structure, a return to this area, and then we take our trade here, and our 50 pips is bagged. So that's how I took this trade. And now let's move on to US30. Let's move on to US30. Let's see what happened. So I'm going to use the replay button to remove today's. Okay, and now we have yesterday, and I'm going to remove the PM session. All right, so let me go to M15, and where did the equity open? Where was it on this candle? Okay, here we go. So just a few minutes before the equity opens, this is what I saw. We have this breaking structure right here, and now we have a bearish order block. Okay, we have a bearish order block, but again we have a bullish order block. In one of my previous videos, I talked about opposing blocks or opposing structures. This is a good example of opposing blocks or opposing structures. So you have a structure to sell, but then you have also a structure to buy. Why? This candle broke this short-term high. This is a breach right here. This candle came back into this order block, rejected, and the next candle, so much bullish momentum in here. So this is a valid order block. This is a valid bearish order block. So, and then we have 15, about 20, let me see, 15 minutes to go until the equity opens. So what do we do? This is why you have to exercise some patience. Be patient. Do not rush to take any trades, because right now I'm confused. And if I'm confused, I fold my hands and just watch the chart, see what the market tells you next. Because it's going to show you a sign if it's going to be bullish or bearish. It will give you a sign uh, and of which of these two order blocks is going to be respected. And that's what I did. So now we have this this candle retesting this order block, and boom, this is the equity open right here. Let's go to M5. All right, M5. I'll show you. Right here. Just a second, guys. All right. So now let me go to M1. I'm very comfortable with indices going to M1 because of the volume. And okay. So now this structure is holding price, and this structure is also holding price. So for me to know which trade to take, either buy or sell, I went to M1 to see which one is going to give me a structure to buy or a structure to sell. And just about 30 minutes after the equity opens, so you can understand, I spent 30 minutes in front of this computer watching price and not engaging. Can you do that? Most of you cannot. You need to exercise patience. If you cannot see what you normally trade, then stay away from the market. Just watch until your model is presented. It shows up. You don't have to force it. Now you can see this shift in structure. A smart money reversal actually, because this high was also taken. Let me zoom in for you to see. Can you see it? A high, a higher high, a low that is taken out, then price returns here. So if I entered my short here, my stop loss a little bit above this high. And where do you think I would target? Where do you think will be my next target? I'll show you. So I'll use my fib on this structure right here, and my TP was here. Let's see. Right there. And I close. I'm out. I'm out. 1:5. I'm out. So 1:5 from Euro USD, 1:5 from US30. That is 1:10 on one single day, guys. That means even if I lose 3 trades in a row, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Of course, that is not likely to happen with me, but it could happen. But I closed right here. Why am I closing here? Because this structure has proven to me already that it is holding price to the bullish bias, and this one has already held the price for a long time. So I have no idea if price is going to break this low, and that is why this structure becomes my target. So I'm not targeting any sell side liquidity here. It's just this structure because it's opposing. This structure is opposing sells, and this structure here is opposing buys. Let's see what happened next. You see? You see what I told you? Now you could say, but you should have bought. Yes, I should have bought. This is M1. Do you see any confirmation to buy? Do you see anything here? You can see one right here. Do you see anything for me to buy here? You have to be disciplined, guy. You don't just jump in the market just because market has gone into your zone or your fib, or it has touched whatever things that you use on your charts. You don't do that. You don't do that. I don't have anything to buy. What's the basis of the buys here if I were to buy? Even if price would have given me over 1:5, but what would be the basis of buying here? Structure? What about the confirmation? It's not there. That's what discipline can do. All right. So this is how I took my the buys and the sell on Euro USD and the sell on US30. I had a buy actually in PM session, but yeah, the video is quite long already. So, but I've been receiving messages from so many of you guys requesting me, asking me actually about prop firms, how to get funded and how to raise capital. So leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to talk about prop firms on my channel. If you want me to talk about prop firms, let me know in the comment section, and then I'll start talking about prop firms and show you how you can get funded. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for retweeting my posts on Twitter. Thank you for the following on Twitter and on Instagram. Thank you for the support, guys. I really appreciate. So share this video so that it can reach as many people as possible. And stay well, stay focused. Do not overtrade. Do not what's this? Uh, Yeah, basically respect your rules, obey your rules. If you are trading on the demo, practicing your model, don't overdo it. Take 2 or 3 hours, then take some rest, and then come back, because your mind needs some rest. If your mind is not taking some some time to cool down, then you won't be able to focus. Okay, so stay blessed, guys. Until the next video. Ciao.